Hi and welcome back to my channel. I am Diamond76 Home Decor on a budget, and for today's video, I don't think anything is going to be on the budget today, but that's okay. For today's video, I am going to be doing a room reveal. I redid my room and I purchased some new items to go into my room. And if you want to see what I did do to my room, then please keep on watching. Okay, now what I'm going to start is I'm going to start on the wall. This is a semi-gloss paint. The name of the paint color is called Icy. I chose this paint color after painting my room, say 2-3 times, and I wind up settling on this color right here. And I had to challenge myself to figure out a way to bring items in that would match and that will all coincide with the paint color that I chose. Now let's move. I'm gonna move around, okay, the room so you can see. Hopefully it won't take too long. Now nextly, what I did was I purchased this canvas art, and I purchased this from the from Home Goods. I purchased this from Home Goods. It was a pretty penny. It was about $100 for this because I needed the size in order to fit this wall right here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it on camera, but it has the blue, the gray, and the black, as well as I don't know what this is. I will call it rock, crushed up rock or something that goes up into gray and a little bit of blue. What I liked about this canvas art right here is that it has a silver frame that is framing the canvas art. So I wanted to make sure that I wanted to bring in some silver, and I was able to do that. Now with these chairs right here, you're already seeing these. All I did was I purchased a throw, and I can't remember where I got the throw from because I had them for a while. I was determined to keep my blush pink in here, okay? And I just layered it with a little bit of blue. I wanted to make sure that the pink didn't look lost in this room because the room is basically a blue color. So I added the blue throw pillow, as well as, I guess you can say, mauve or pink like throw pillow in the back. And I did that for each side of the room, and I kept some of the items that I already had, like the clock, and this right here, because if I'm sitting right here, I have an outlet right here in the back, and I can sit any glass or food or anything I have right here. If me and my husband want to have a conversation, we can both sit right here, and we don't have to worry about our phones dying because it's a outlet back here in the back. Now around this way right here, I do have a tall glass mirror right here, and the reason why I have two mirrors right here because I haven't decided on if I want to use this one versus this one, because I want to have a full-length mirror when I am getting dressed. So I'm thinking about just swapping this one that's hanging up for this one right here. I did like this mirror right here because of the design of the glass that is placed on here that outlines the mirror that's inside of it. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it. That's the reason why I kept it right here, because when I come in here, I sit in that chair over there and I just look around the room and think, is everything cohesive? Is everything to my liking? When you're decorating your home, do what fits you, okay? Bring in the pieces that you feel comfortable with looking at on a daily basis, okay? And I do have a plant. Uh-oh, I tripped over the rug. I have a plant right here, and I'm surprised, and it is real. I'm really surprised at how I kept the plant alive. I do have to trim it every now and then, but I thought, and I gotta change the base out. I'm still looking for that, but I've been working on this room, mainly trying to bring in the pieces that I wanted to bring into this room to make sure that the room looked like how I wanted it to look. Now, like I said, right here, I have these curtains right here, and yes and no, I did not take them up to the ceiling. And yes, I do love the pattern that is on the curtain. I'll probably wind up changing this out because I want the curtains to go down to the floor. They don't, I think these are, what is it, 86 inches long, and then there's 96 or 98 inches next, I'm not sure. But I love the fact that these are silver, but up against, they're silver and blue, and well, they're silver and gray, but up against the paint color, it gives them a blue effect. It gives them, you know, like sometimes I feel like they do look blue, but they are silver. And I did love the pattern that is on the curtains. And as you can see that while they're up against this blue color, they do look blue up against the paint, the paint color. So let me go ahead and continue around the room. I did go ahead and keep my dresser because I didn't want to bring, just run out and buy so much stuff and then like, oh, it don't fit, then I gotta have it taken back. So I kept it for right now. I did redo this dresser right here. It was black at first, and I painted it white and changed the knobs out. And this was because of the color that I had previous, okay? If I can find that video, I will link it up here or either up here so you can see the room before. The room is finished, but there's just some tweaking that I may need to do. Now with this mirror right here, I hung it right here. I'm not sure if this is the right size mirror for this wall. I do have a lot of mirrored stuff in here, so I'm not sure about this, but for right now it's going to stay because I may want to up the size on this mirror. I'm not sure. And right here you've seen these peonies before. They're not open, they are silk, and I got this from the at-home store as well as the vase, I think. And these right here, I forgot to light my candles. But these right here are just some glass cylinders that I had gotten from the dollar store, and I just set them on top of this right here. This came from IKEA. Okay, look, don't skip on IKEA because IKEA has some beautiful home accessories in that store. When I went around the corner, I saw this. Yes, I have got to have those, okay? And I like the fact that they were in 2 different sizes, because when I decorate with candles, I always like for one in the back to be higher than the front candle. And I always love to use different size glass cylinders on this right here. But as you can see, I kept this simple, okay? I didn't bring in a lot of anything because I realized that I had a lot going on and it was hard to focus on where to look because I had so much up here. But I brought these peonies back in here because I wanted to add a little pop of color into my room, okay? Now as far as the picture frames, they are Nicole Miller. Whether they're going to stay in here or not, I'm not sure because they are cream colored. But my room is basically silver, gray, blue, I think that's it, and the blush pink chairs. Okay, now moving around here, okay, I I did post this on my Instagram, and these are beautiful. I like these. I got these lamps from Home Goods, okay? And I did keep the price on so that way, because every time I get ready to tell you a price of something, I can't remember. So the price of these were $59.99, and I got 2 of them. You can't see it right now, but on the inside of here, it has a beautiful pattern that is going around the inside of the lamp. Now, these lamps right here, they look blue, don't they? Okay, but I could have sworn in the store they looked white, but the flower in the front you can tell is definitely white. But when I put them up against the wall, it just made them look blue, which is totally fine with me. And then what I also did was I purchased a vase right here. I got 2 of these, and I have 1 on each side. And I purchased these flowers from the at-home store. They're 2 different flowers that I just put together. And I didn't really want any color, so I left, well, these are kind of like green, so I just brought these in right here. And because of the neutral colors that I do have in my room, if I want to change these out, I can. I can definitely bring in blue flowers, pure white flowers, off-white flowers. So for right now, and they're not real, they're silk. So I just wanted to bring in just a little bit of color. And what I did was I stacked them on top of books. And as you can see, this nightstand right here, it is cream color. Now, initially, when I posted on Instagram that I was going to go out and buy this and buy that, I had to slow it down. I had to say, put your brakes on, because I needed to see what I can do with what I have. Okay, my hair is in my face, that's why I keep doing it. I needed to see what I can do with what I have, okay, without spending a large amount of money trying to redo this room, okay? Now, with this mirror right here, this is from the at-home store, and this mirror was $59.99. Let me tell you, okay, this mirror right here was a beast to hang up, because it doesn't have hooks where you can hang this mirror like in the middle. No, it has kind of like a cross, okay, where the nail goes into it on each side. So right I didn't layer them. I laid them out, okay, going down. I think I used about 5 of them because I did. When you buy a platform bed, you don't want your bed falling through. You don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and go sideways, halfway on the floor, because the wood strips that come with the bed is some that fit here, some that fit there. You don't want that crashing through. And like I said, I was fully aware of that when I read the reviews. But I had another option, another plan. You can go to Amazon and you can buy the bed frame that will go inside of this, okay? If you don't want to use anything wood, you can go to Amazon, you can go to Walmart. I've seen it at Amazon, Walmart, furniture stores, I think American Signature Furniture. They have it to where you can buy a bed frame that will go in the middle of this. You don't have to use the T-bar that comes with this, but I did use the T-bar that came with the bed because I knew that I was going to be using my box spring. I do not like sleeping in a bed that's that close to the floor. That's just me personally, okay? I'm talking about me. I like for my bed to be high because, quick story, my grandmother lived in the country. She lived in Washington, Georgia. All her beds looked like they was like 6 feet up off the floor because we had to get a running start to jump up on the bed to get in the bed. And because I spent so much time down there with her, I felt so comfortable in sleeping in a high bed. So that's the reason why I went and got the planks from Home Depot. If I want to, I have been keeping a check on them. I have been jumping on this bed. My grandson was looking at me like I was crazy.